To me, it was just all about the fourth quarter. And I think it you fixed some things that have been an issue for the team the entire year. But I think it was a big moment of growth for Drake Maye individually. As you said, this isn't something that we've really seen from him before. And when I was doing the pregame show with Shime yesterday, I was saying this is going to become a thing if he doesn't do it. If he doesn't prove that he can have a strong fourth quarter, this is going to be a talking point. So we've avoided that talking point for at least this season and in the playoffs, because you can always go back and say, well, look, he did against the Ravens, even though they were without Lamar Jackson, and even though Derrick Henry was benched for some reason for the last 7 minutes of the game. All that aside, he did it. I think it's a really important stepping stone for him. I don't know that it puts him squarely back into the top 2, top 3 MVP conversation, but I think the fourth quarter was everything for last night. It's kind of the reverse of who they've been for so much of the season, where they have these great first halves. They have great 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter, they kind of sit back and chill. So I think that Patriots fans and Drake Maye super fans like Shime should feel a lot more confident just about him having that experience.
So I think that's a fair way of putting it, that he had to do it and the team had to do it. Not necessarily the comeback, but they had to put that Buffalo loss behind them, because if you go out and blow a giant lead against the Bills and then lose the way it looked like they were on the way to losing last night against Baltimore, it doesn't mean the Patriots couldn't win a playoff game, can't go on a run or anything like that. But the actual conversation nationally about the Patriots, the fool's gold, Cam Newton stuff, I'm sure would be right back in your face if you lose that game. Never mind, my personal confidence level in the team going into the playoffs. You lose your last real game against Baltimore, and I think this was the last real game. Jets and Dolphins are not that. You lose your last real game against Baltimore after you blow that lead against Buffalo. I wouldn't feel good about the Patriots going into the playoffs regardless of who they got. Now they get that victory last night. I think the whole conversation changes, and maybe they feel differently about themselves as well. I don't know how they were feeling about themselves going into the game.